Nice. Now, if you see Susan Weber, Jackie, that was not a... I just got really fast fingers.
Released in 2003, Beretta Cx4 Storm is the company's entry into the tactical carbine world. Around the same time, Beretta also introduced a submachine gun for the military called the MX4 Storm. Now back to the Cx4. Available in 9mm, 40 Smith & Wesson, and 45 ACP, the carbine feeds from the PX4 or 92-96 mags, and the 45 version feeds from the Beretta Cougar or 8000 series magazines. The gun's length is 29.7 inches with a 16.6 inch barrel. It has a width of 2.5 inches and is 7.5 inches tall from the bottom of the grip. The Cx4 weighs in at just 5.6 pounds empty. Today we are shooting the 45 version.
And this is a fun little carbine to shoot. Now let me tell you about some of the features. This thing is completely ambidextrous. You can switch the mag release, the safety. You can even switch the ejection port and the slide release. You can also switch the bolt handle. Like I said, it's completely ambidextrous. Now, I think you can contact the website and they'll send you a free set of left-handed sights because it didn't come with them. But yeah, go ahead and contact Beretta. They'll get you set up. Now, like I said, they designed the MX4, the machine gun version, for military, law enforcement. Now, this is the civilian version. Like we said in the video, the 45 uses the Cougar magazines. This is technically not a review of this gun, because this gun's got a lot of aftermarket parts. It's got an aftermarket trigger, recoil spring, all that good stuff. He really suited this up. This rail that attaches, that's got the light on, that rail comes separately. I think he bought that separate. Now he got some of these magazines. Check these out. These are aftermarket. I'm not familiar with this company. SP USA, 16 round magazine. Now I don't know what SP is. Maybe Simon Pegg owns it. Who knows? But these magazines were a whopping $170 a piece. Bam! Let that sink in. Alright, I got a mag loaded up. Got plenty of targets out here. Let's do some planking. Awesome. Now there's hardly any recoil that you're feeling because it's a pistol cartridge. One thing I did want to point out, it does come with a spacer, so you can adjust the length of pull on it. So that's something pretty cool. All right, I'm an artist. Let's paint. I think that one's about empty. Oh, check it out. Failure to feed. All right, now, one thing I do not like about this, your safety has to be operated 2 hands. And because this bar is in the way, I'm having a hard time getting to the mag release. I mean, theoretically, you could switch it to the other side. But, all right. A round started to go in there, and it got snagged in an upward position. All right, let's continue on. This is a fun gun to shoot, I'm telling you. I'm convinced that thing's empty. All right. I don't know if it was the aftermarket magazine, but it didn't lock back on empty. I like it. It's got an accessory rail ready to go. Flip up sight. You got a long range, short range sight. You can adjust windage and elevation, but you cannot adjust windage or elevation on the rear side, it looks like. It just flips up for long range, short range. Did it again. I hit the bolt and it went in the battery. I think it's those cheap Russian rounds. I got some better rounds. We'll try those in a little bit. Again. Didn't lock back on empty. I wonder, you know, when I shoot a pistol, my fingers are high. I wonder if I'm riding that and not allowing it to lock. Okay, I'm thinking that those feeding problems we're having was coming from this ammo. Look how dirty that stuff is. I mean, it is absolutely, I mean, my hands are getting filthy handling it. I have fibered maybe 50 rounds so far. That stuff's really, really dirty. Now, he was wondering, since it's got such recoil control, how it would cycle a lighter round. You know, those Wolf rounds, they're 230 grain. That's a pretty significant chunk of lead going down range. And since it's blowback operated, it uses that force backwards. You know, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Well, that's what you're getting with recoil. Now, these are Federal Hydroshock, and they are 165 grain. These are self-defense rounds. So we're going to see how they cycle in it, see if there's any hiccups. First round of the Hydroshock, load it great. Now, judging by that recoil, you're not going to have any problems cycling self-defense rounds. They are burning hotter, and I can really tell they're burning hotter. And it did a significant amount more damage to the paint on the target down there. So that's pretty interesting. I'm going to go for this guy's head over here. It hasn't been shot, so let's see what kind of little group we can get with these things. Awesome. I really hate having to use two hands to unload that. Put that on safety. We'll load some more up here real quick. I'm out. There's the group we got from about 15 yards. And that wasn't super slow fire. Let's check out the other target. Here's another grouping I did, just firing randomly there. Messed with his head a little bit. That more than likely is frag off that target right there. You can really see where those Hydroshock rounds tore that paint off there. Awesome. So, I would love, more than anything, if they would move that safety. No, I would love more than anything to put this against a high point and maybe a Kel-Tec. I think that'd be cool. It's really accurate. I mean, you saw from the grooving there. I mean, that wasn't super slow controlled fire. But yeah, this has been fun to play with. Like I said, it's not a review because it's got a lot of aftermarket parts. If you would like to see me tear this down and do a disassembly video, let me know in the comments below. But that's been the Cx4 Storm. the Italian-made rifle that doesn't like Russian ammo. Who knew? But anyway, if you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, and share. And I'll see you next time. Stay safe and keep shooting America. Full beard manly.